Hi there everyone, it's Gloria with Glory Bee Resale, and I'm a little bit of a wreck tonight, just trying to get a video in before the end of the night, and it's late, it's like 10:30. So, I'm going to do a mixture of things. So again, I've just pulled stuff I've gotten all over the place. So, some of them were a recent trip, and first item, this was definitely from a recent trip, and this is a vintage mirror, and it's, if you can see, it's got the, I can't even think of the name of it right now, I'm tired, but the beveled edge there, that's what I wanted to think of, and the wood frame, and it looks like it was done in Hollister, California. So, nice, this is a nice mirror. I picked this up for $8. I'm going to try to clear the table as I go along because I have a lot of stuff on here. Next item that I bought was this wood, wall hanging. You put some fake flowers, or you could put a real flower in there if you wanted to. These are all open, so. But just a very pretty little white carved wood on the top and bottom. And I don't know. I think this was probably around $8. That's my guess. I don't feel like I would have paid more than that. I'm not even sure where I got it right now, but I liked it. Next item I got, that might have been from the same little shop. I just went to Lancaster last week and there was one little thrift store, which I think these might have come out of, that I thought was just very good. I can't remember the name of it, but it was outside, maybe outside of Lancaster. But this is a picture in a stoneware with the simple cream and blue stripe on the bottom, which I liked. And let's see, it's oven proof, microwave proof. From Roseville, Ohio. I don't know if it's Roseville Pottery. I'd have to look at that. It says something else above, USA, I don't know. But it was in it's made in Roseville, Ohio. And I think this one was around $4, $5 tops. So I don't have prices on any of these things. I just haven't looked them up yet. I'm not sure when they'll make it into the store. Probably not till the end of the week, because I got a lot going on this week. This here is OGGI, I don't know, OGGI Corporation. This is, I'm guessing, might be a restaurant ware gravy boat, and I don't know what I paid on this either, $3 or $4, I don't remember. But it's also got this little plug here. I'm assuming you put hot water in here and that'll keep your gravy warm. So it's just a simple white, which a lot of people, from what I hear, a lot of people like. I haven't sold them, but I've seen other people say that, if it's white, there's somebody who wants it. But again, it's got the plug in the back, so I would guess you put in hot water, put your gravy in, and it will keep it warmer while on the table, which is a pretty cool little setup. So I'm guessing this might be a restaurant ware. exclusively for OG. I don't know. I guess I'll find out when I look it up. Next item is this hippopotamus tray, which I just love the whole hippopotamus thing going on there. Nice look. It's a wood gold tray. Hand finished and has been made in Florence exclusively for Mirror Designs. So I guess that's Florence, Italy. And I paid $2.99 for it. So, and I don't know. I'm thinking probably at least $30 for it. Just because I do well with those wood items from Italy. Next item. This was adorable. I don't normally even look in the stuffed animal section, but I was going by and this caught my eye because it was felted. It's a felted handmade bunny. Very cute. It's got a little tag on its butt, Lou Moody 2022. So it was just made a couple years ago, 3 years ago. And handmade bunny, stuffed bunny. So, and it's Easter, loved him. And he was $2.99. And I don't know what I will get for him. I'll have to look and see if I can find a comparable to it. Again, it's not in my wheelhouse to pick up stuffed animals, but that handmade one is just adorable. Next item. These I picked up. I don't know how well they'll do. I'm thinking these aren't, they're not any great thing. But I was in a thrift store and it was a pretty good sized thrift store. Kind of a house with maybe 8 rooms with stuff in every room. But I didn't have much luck there. I can't say I was crazy about it. But I did pick up these 2 glasses. These were marked at $1 each and this room was half price. So these are USS Toledo, $7.69. So that's a submarine. And I mean, some of the things for those, definitely like the books that they have. The graduation books, those do well. But anyway, this is just a pair of, I believe these are beer mugs. I've seen them listed as if they were ceramic, but I believe these are glass. You can see that pressed star design in the bottom. I believe these are just a black glass. And probably a small beer mug, because they are a little small. I don't know if you can do coffee or not, just because I guess if it were warmed up probably, but you don't usually go from cold to hot with glass without having it shatter. But anyway, I thought maybe they were small beer mugs, because these are, my guess is, these are probably in the 70s, 80s, I could be wrong. I don't know when this ship was around. But that's what it reminds me. 70 beer mugs were very popular. And I just went off on a tangent on these. That'll probably sell the tops, for the pair of them would tops be probably $25 plus shipping. But anyway, I picked them up. I paid $1 for the 2. It's no big loss, but hopefully somebody will want them. Next item. Oh, I picked this up. This I just thought was adorable. I'm trying to remember what I paid for it. I think this was $8 or $9, half price. And this is a print. It's a little farmhouse print there with the sheep and well there in front of the little houses. And this is a chimney cover. So I just thought this was really cute. and the person whose booth it was in was having a half price sale. This back needs to be, I don't know, it's not the greatest on this side as far as being in, but I'm not going to do anything to it. It's even got a couple of cobwebs in the middle, but I'm leaving everything. I'm not taking it apart. But I thought this was really cute, so I picked it up. It was a booth that was closing in one of the malls. And I just liked the colors, I liked everything, and when I realized it was a chimney cover, I liked it even more. So, next item, which I got from that same booth, was this little chair. It's like a little kid's, this is a vintage old chair, I believe. I think it really is old. Definitely has dirt on it. I don't know if I'll clean it or I won't. But maybe I'll give it a light washing, I don't know. But it's got flowers and a little girl holding a goose on the seat. It's very small, so it's either for a very small child or a doll. Or just a decoration. But I just thought it was so cute. It was $9, and I just liked it. I feel like this is possibly like 40s, 50s, 30s. I don't know. I'll have to look and see. But I feel like this is an older piece. So I just really liked it, and I thought it would go as a good decor piece in somebody's house that fully decorates in older stuff. And put this to the side. I so have to get listing, and there's always something else to do. It makes me nuts. But I should cut down doing anything but just a couple of spots, because I think I'm spreading myself too thin. But we'll see. This, I have no idea where I got this or how much I paid for it. I don't know why nothing has tags on it right now, but I'm thinking $5. This might have been from that store too. I think it was, now that I think about it. It's got, somebody stenciled the little tree on it. It looks like older wood and all, but that tree, you know, it's probably been done over. Which they did a nice job. Looks like it was probably a picket from a fence. And it's a little, it holds something. This one has a lot of cobwebs in there too. So it's been sitting around long enough to get a lot of cobwebs inside. But anyway, I don't think I paid more than $5 for it. I could be wrong. Could be 6, 7. I don't think I'd go over that. And next item. This was Goodwill, so I do have a sticker on it. This I'm just going to put in my booth. It's signed Kathy Hatch, and it's just a little double birdhouse with the kind of a basket open top. It's got two sides. It's a duplex for the birds, but it's just very cute. It's got crows. I think those are crows on there. So, and this is 2002, so also vintage, and it was $2.99. And this will probably go in the booth, I don't know, maybe $15, $12, $15. We'll see. Something like that. But I do sell birdhouses a lot in my booth, so this time of year. This I just loved. This is a Black Lab coat hanger, or just a hanger to put somewhere else, but you can definitely use it as a coat hanger and have the lab's head sticking out. I figure somebody with the Black Lab's gonna love it. I paid $1.99, and again, I just couldn't not get this. I thought it was fabulous. So, I don't know, this will go in the booth. And, oh, this is from Orvis. And it looks like Habanani. H-E-B, it says, and then Annie in the corner for the copyright. But he's wearing Orvis clothes. Anyway, adorable. I'm thinking 10, but I'll have to look it up and make sure they're not everywhere. I have just may not have seen them. All right. Next item I picked up. This is a heavy cast iron bird. I will probably put this online, mainly because I spent $8.50 on it, which is kind of a lot, but it was a cast iron bird, and I think it'll sell. I can put it at a higher price online, so that's probably where it's going to go, so I can make up, you know, I'm thinking $35. Next item was this planter. It's blue with flowers on it, and this was $4.99. And on this, I don't know. I'm guessing it might go online. I'll have to look and see. It may go in the booth. It is planter time. It's just that I paid $5 for it, and I don't know how high I can really go in the booth. I live in a section where people are not paying a lot in the booth, so I have to keep that in mind. It's not like if I were down in Lancaster, I'd probably be getting more money for what's being sold. Next item. This is I believe a potpourri holder, but it's a very nice brass one. It's large, so I'm going to say potpourri, not just an incense. Though, well, it's got holes all in the bottom. I'm going to say just potpourri. And then it's just a decoration, all brass. And this was $3.99, which I thought was a very good price. It does have crucifixes on the bottom, or in the top, in the different sections. So, I don't know why, but it does. I'll have to look at that and see if I can figure out if it's something different. This item was just a little pot, which I paid. I went to Community Aid down there, and this was the trip to Lancaster. And this stuff was, I thought, priced high, but then they were having a sale. And I don't remember what was what. I think everything but the blue. The blue was $75, and everything else that I got was 50% off. So, this was $12.99, so it's $6.50. It's a pretty good weight on this little pot with the two handles. And I just like the look of it. It's made nicely. So, I bought it. $6.50, and we'll see. Next item, which I just thought was really cute too. This is a Loacher. It is signed and from Lidditz, Pennsylvania, 2021. And it's just a little pottery with the pretzel in it, which I just thought it was cute. A little pottery dish. So, throw that in the kitchen to use or something. I don't know what. But I paid $3 for it. I couldn't leave it behind. Next item were these old pottery pieces. These are from, not even that greatly made, but they're from Japan. So I'd say, if I don't break them. I didn't. But there is a hole in this anyway. You know, it's just the way it was made is not the best work, but still cute. It's got the fruit on it. And it's a little milk and sugar bowl. And the cost to me on these were $6.50 for the pair. Next item was this little bird dish, which I just thought was adorable. What you use it for, I don't know. I suppose if you wanted to, you could put bird seed in it outside, but I don't know. I'm not going to tell you what you can do with it. I don't know. But I just thought it was so cute. It's scalloped all around, leaves. And this was $7.50 because it was half price. So, very cute. The next item was this belt buckle, and it's Jack's Seeds, Farmers Feed the World. So, I did like the message. This is from Jack's Seed Company in Wisconsin. Made in the USA, limited edition, 1977. And I paid $2.99 for that at Goodwill. The next item I got, just to get it off the table, is this Hershey's chocolate. I don't know if this has ever been used. It doesn't really look it. It's in very good condition. The Hershey chocolate apron. And it was $3.99. I liked it and I couldn't leave it there. But the price. Put that right there. Next item, and I have two of these I picked up in Goodwill because they were brand new. They're still online. I'll probably wait a little bit to put them up after they're not online anymore. But I bought these at $4.99 a set, and I couldn't pass up. These are, I believe, 100% cotton, and I think the print is Jungalow. But it's from Target, 2022, and I have this print in both a twin and a queen, and they were $4.99 a set, both brand new in the package. I'll have to check this one. I don't know. This one feels a little lumpier, but I think it's fine. So, because it does still have its tags on too. On the outside anyway. So I have two of those at $4.99 each. I just wanted to get those off the table. I do have some more things linen-wise coming up in a little bit, but not right this second. And sorry if I'm a little scattered, like I said, I'm just I'm a little tired tonight, and I just want to get through. This I bought. I probably am going to keep this for myself. It's just a cardboard box, hand-painted flower on the top. So, I don't know. But I just thought it was pretty, and I paid $2.50 for that. Next item I got, and this was at that half-price booth that I told you I went to. And I got this magazine, this vintage magazine stand. Wood. This one has it's a little bit of a kind of, I don't know if I should say spooky scene, but it's got the little house and the big full moon behind it, which is what I loved about it. So that's what made me want to buy it. And I paid, at half price, I paid $15 for it. And it's got the spindle legs, the spindle legs and spindle across the bottom. And the back is just basic with a little bit of a, print around the trim. But I really just like that. I really like the coloring of it, and I like that house on it. So I picked it up. I don't know what it'll go up for. I don't know. I'll have to look. But I feel like it's going to go, I don't know. I'm thinking like 68 or so. I'll have to see again when I look it up. Next item is just a set of 2 birds. A set of 2 birds that I'll probably throw in the booth. I always do well with these little birds. These are Burwood, but the mid-century birds. I do have a set in there right now that need to get sold, but I've also just had so much stuff, I'm not even sure people can see them. So right now I'm moving booths and I'm taking some stuff home. But, yeah, these are Burwood. There's 2 birds. This is the bigger one, the other one's a little smaller. And, I don't know. I paid 99 cents. I'm thinking probably, I don't know, $12. I'll have to look and see what I've sold them for before. But I'm going to say I probably put at least $12 on them. And again, I always have 20% off at my booth, so. Next item. This I couldn't pass up either. I just love it because it was $1.99, and it's a corn cob basket. And I do well with corn cob baskets. So, I don't know what I'm going to put it up for, but I really like it. It's definitely a handmade thing. And it's got some bamboo on the bottom. So, I don't know, but I paid $1.99. It will sell. It just depends on what for. Next item, I paid $1.99 for, and this is just like a coaster. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but so it was 99 cents because it was half off. But I just thought it was pretty with the flowers, and it's just a piece of lucite with the flowers. And I think they're even paper flowers. I don't think they were really flowers. I can't tell, but I don't think so. But it's pretty. So I couldn't leave it behind for 99 cents. What I do with it, I don't know. This will be going to the booth. This I paid $3.99 for in the Goodwill down by Lancaster. It's got the wire basket and 6 metal planters inside. So it's kind of a nice, strong. It's got the chicken wire. Everything about this I like. So I'm going to say I paid $4. I'm going to probably put it up for 18 to 20. But again, maybe 20 because I do have 20% off. That would bring it down to 16. And I just love the look of it. Nice rustic look. So that's what I'm thinking. Next item, I don't know. I just kind of was enjoying playing with this. It's a barn door trolley. Horseshoe door trolley. And I paid $29 for this. And we'll see. But I just I was enjoying the way it was going back and forth. Just watching it. And I like pieces like this. So I don't know. I don't know what I'll get for it because I know I've sold a trolley before. But it might, because I know I've sold a trolley before. But it might have been a pair that I picked up, and I forget what I got for them. I might have got a couple $100, which made me think, oh, I like barn door trolleys. But that was a long time ago. We'll see. And this is only one, so I don't know what you'd use it for. This I got for $2.99, and it's a doctor pen, just answering the call, God's chosen doctor. But for you who revere my name, the Sun of Righteousness will rise with healing in its wings. Malachi 4.2. And it's inside, it's got a little God's chosen doctor wood pen and a wood case. So it was it's a nice piece for, I don't even know if it's a pen or a pencil. My guess is a pen. Yeah. I didn't test it. Might need some ink. But it was cute. A nice piece. So this will probably go in the booth. And I don't know what I'll put on it. But I liked it. Next item. This is I don't know if I just have one of these. It looks like it might be just one. So this is just a draw pull. Vintage draw pull. I like the look of it. And I don't know. I paid $1.99 for it. And I don't know what I'd put it up for. Maybe 15. I don't know. I have a lot. Hardware, I like to buy it sometimes when I see it, if it's nice, but it's something that sits for a while. But it doesn't take up a lot of room either. I have a box of it in my garage, which I've had for a long time. And I sell things out of it every so often. I think I just sold this week a pair of draw pulls. Similar to that, but thinner, a little different style, but with the back plate. And I think I got $30 to $40. Might have sold for $39. Don't hold me to it, but I think that might have been the case. For two of them. So, you know, they sell here and there. This, I don't even know how this goes. Kind of like this, I guess. You know, it's a plant hanger. A woven plant hanger. Vintage. And this will probably go in the booth. I do have one of my booths right now is summer garden, lawn chairs, that type of thing. So I might just throw that in there with it. Next item. I have a couple of Easter items, so these need to get out. I have this little, I thought was adorable. And what I pay for it. I don't know what I paid for it. I don't think this went with it. I'm going to say probably $1. Maybe $2. It's a little bunny with yellow inside in the mug. Just cute. And this originally, I'll have to take the tag off. It originally did come from TJ Maxx, so I don't want that tag on there. So I'll probably wash that off and put it in the booth for Easter. And this is also Easter. And this just has an upside down bunny head. It's a little jar for the kitchen, I would imagine, or somewhere. Just says Bunny Love on it. Cute. It's a Rae Dunn. I don't normally go trying to get Rae Dunns, but I did think this jar was cute. I think, I don't know. I wish I could tell you how much I paid for these things. For some reason, I should have. Normally, I wasn't paying attention because I was just running around in this store. No, this is cute. This is Goodwill. These would have a sticker on them if they were Goodwill. I'm going to say this was $4 or $5. So, but very cute. Next item. My back's starting to hurt. This frame, which I thought I would probably spray paint gold, because I would like it a lot more as gold. I don't like silver. It's $2.99 I paid for that at Goodwill. And it's resin, but it's got the wood look. So I think in gold, having that gold would look nice. And would sell better. So it's just a picture frame. Next item, this is like a little key hook and paper holder or whatever. Or this is $3.99 at Goodwill. Yeah, just a light wood. This'll do well somewhere. I don't know where yet. I think I showed these last time, these baskets. I think they're here from last time. They were $4. These need to go in the booth just to throw planters in, but I'll worry about that afterwards. Again, I'm trying to move a booth and I need to have it done by tomorrow because it's the last day of the month. So that's my concentration for tomorrow, is moving the last of my booth out, taking home, and maybe putting a few things in the other booth. This I paid $3.99. Was $1 at some point. I'll have to scratch that off. But I thought this was cute for the booth. This is kind of a rustic-y birdhouse, little shelf to hang up. So I just thought this was adorable, and this will sell in my booth. Again, in the summer section. Next item was this wall pocket, which I paid $2.99, which was a very good price for this. This was made in Italy, and it's a good size wall pocket with the bird and the flowers on it. A little fat thing. And I don't know, this will do well though. I'm thinking this should bring at least at least $35 or more. I'd like to think a little more, but I don't know. I used to get a lot more Italian stuff, so it's hard to say now. This is a set of 4 Dansk mugs with, I guess, blueberries on them. So I thought these were very cute with the blueberries. And needs to be washed. This has a ring around it. But I think I got these at an estate sale, so I probably paid about $4 tops for them, a set of 4. And I don't know. I'll have to look them up to see what I'm going to get for them. But I think that they'll go. I think that design is good enough, especially for the spring and summer to sell. Next item, another one of these bird lamps. I don't think I showed this to you last time. If I did, I'm showing it to you again. I found this in the trunk. I didn't even really remember I had it. So, but I love these, and they sell well, $49, $59. This might go for a little bit more because of the different color glass and having on the slide glass here a hummingbird and flowers. So hopefully that'll make it do better. Not that I don't have a hard time with them to start. So there's that. Next item is this brown pottery teapot. Just a rustic look teapot. It's got kind of a, a deep hood, so it's just not going to cover. It's not going to just fall right off. It's in good condition. It has some sort of marking on the bottom. I can't read it right now. I'm not even going to try. And this was $15, so $7.50 because it was half price. Next item was this wood box, which I picked up at Goodwill for $4.99. Just a rustic box. It does have a hook to hang it this way on the wall. Well, you can lay it on top of the table with little things in it. But it's a good little box. Again, $5, $4.99. So I don't know what it's gonna go for at this time. Next item, I got this pair of candlesticks, which I usually try to avoid clear candlesticks, but I just thought these were so pretty. It's all cut glass. It's heavy, so I don't know. It doesn't clink, but I'm not too sure if the heavier stuff does. Because I feel like they would probably be crystal, but I don't know. But they're very pretty, and I could not get them. I don't know if we can do them justice here, but they are pretty. $2.99 each. Next item, I'm probably going to keep this for myself. I kind of like it. I won't guarantee it, but I do like it. Just the crossed fingers, and it's $4.99. But I liked it, so it probably will stay here. At least for a little bit. I have a spot upstairs that I just sold something that I had, 2 little metal men that I had there. They sold off, so I got to replace it. This here is a vintage signed painting. I thought this was a print at first when I grabbed it earlier, but I don't know if I knew at the time. But it's definitely a painting on canvas, signed, vintage, and I don't know, this looks like just an old German guy with a pipe. The hat makes me think he's German. I could be wrong, but I think he is. And I like the look of him to start in the first place. I like him even better now that I realize he's a painting and he's been sitting in my garage. Good thing he didn't get damaged. I hate when I do that. All right. Next item. And I'm going to take a second before I finish. All right. I just kind of wanted to take a second there so that it didn't get too long and I wouldn't be able to get it off the phone. For some reason, you know, after it goes for so long on the phone, it's hard. It doesn't, my computer doesn't see it, or it didn't the last computer I had. This is a weaved wicker wall pocket. I think this is probably, my guess would be 90s. But nice looking piece. Wood back. And I paid $3.99 for that at Goodwill. I don't know what I'll get for it, but I liked it. Next item was this basket, which I'll probably keep somewhere here in the shop too. Out in the shop in the garage. And this I just paid $3.99. But it's like a heavier, it's not one of the cheaper, cheesier baskets. So, I may have a use for it out there. Oh, maybe I won't. I don't know. But I grabbed it for that reason. I figured I could probably use it somewhere out there on the ceiling and put something in it. This here I bought at Jubilee. And this was $3.99, and it's a signed 1990 painted corner shelf. Wood with the little painted heart and leaves. So, very cute. It's got these things on the back. I don't know if it's ever been used, honestly, but I don't know. But it's very cute. Almost. I'm getting towards the end. I got this tray, which I think is just a newer one, but I figured it would still sell because it is just a wood tray. It's kind of a reddish color, and it was $2.99. So I picked it up. I thought it would sell to somebody. Next item. This is a wrought iron double candlestick wall sconce. $1.99. And I don't know. Again, these things are like my bread and butter. I like these kind of things, and they probably, I'm going to say $30, $35. Next one, I paid $4 for this, and I think I got this at the Habitat Restore. And it's a 5-candle wrought iron centerpiece. I don't know if you can, it's got the flower type top. I don't know, I felt like this is very gothic looking, and for $4, I figure again $35 to $39. on that. The next item stuck on each other. With just two metal pieces, iron pieces, wall hangings, I guess. And this was, I just picked them up because of the look of them. This was $3.99 at Goodwill, and you can see it's just a, would make a cute piece out on a back fence. Maybe fit a pot into there somewhere. But it's a nice heavy piece. And this is another just nice little wrought iron piece. This was $3.99 also. And, you know, could go either way. And maybe again, you know, it doesn't have anything to put a pot, but maybe you could add it to it and make it a backdrop to a pot on a fence outside. Or do whatever you like with it if you buy it. But anyway, and I think I'm pretty tired at this point, and I don't really want to do any more. I think that's more than enough. I'm going to show you one more thing, which is just a ivory wool blanket. I don't think this has ever been used. Not in a package, but it was all folded, it seems like, you know, probably the way it was in the factory. And this is a cream wool with the silky edges on it. Chatham blanket. I think it's T-H-A-M, like Chatham, Cape Cod. If I'm correct on that, I think I am. But anyway, I think that'll do well. That might do. The last time I had some wool blankets like that, and this is new. I'm going to say probably around 100, 129. I'll have to look it up, but that's what I'm thinking. But I do have a couple other wool blankets you've already seen. I need to get those listed and packaged away before anything gets at them and ruins them, you know, meaning moths. Not that I have moths, but you never know. You don't want to leave things like that out just in case. I usually will get my pictures and then they'll be wrapped and sealed in plastic so that nothing can get them. And that's everything I'm going to do for tonight because I'm exhausted. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. I do have a rack of clothes over there. I thought I was going to do it in this video, but I think this video is long enough without doing them. So, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.